Greetings everyone, this is Double Dealing Disarray, and welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. We are in the middle of a fight. So, I'm just going to try and get this done and over with real quick. That's what I thought. Gotcha. It is. Yes. Can I please? Thank you, me. Oh my gosh.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Oh, thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Corker.
Oh boy.
As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Absolutely. We'll see you there.
Eldrell didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
It's alright.
Bah! At your age, I'd already spilled my own cousin's blood.
Lae'zel.
Face your fear, or it will devour you.
She has a little bit of a point, but...
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. Mattis.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Thank
No
you.
discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Oh, excuse me.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Was sick of running from those rats.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Traveler's Guide. How many pages? Okay. With the dust of their journey still clinging to boot and cloak, the canny traveler will no doubt seek to secure accommodation within the city, post-haste. Below are some establishments that are typical of what the city has to offer. The Blade and Stars, easily identified by its sign, a wooden shield boasting a curved blade against a field of stars. A handwritten scrawl in the margins notes that the sign is currently not in place. This inn is comfortable, quiet, and highly recommended for travelers seeking to recuperate from their journey. Expect unassuming fare at a reasonable price, moderately clean rooms, and passably clean patrons. The Blushing Mermaid. For those seeking an altogether rowdier night in the city, the Blushing Mermaid should be the first port of call. Named for the life-sized wooden mermaid on display, This inn is known for its ill-reputed patrons, frequent brawls, and altogether unsavory reputation. Nevertheless, I feature it here owing to great interest from my readership. I can only advise that you exercise extreme vigilance should you choose this establishment. Elfsong Tavern. Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage, apart from the words and phrases nearest to the inner margins. Dimly lit, proprietor Alan, disembodied elvish singing voice. Shit. Wait, no.
Seems simple enough.
Oh no.
Don't give me trouble now.
Don't tell me she's dead.
Something's on my mind.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What about my problem? I need help. Hope this grove of yours was worth the bloodshed. What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails.
Oh, joy.
But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest. Celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Okay.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
I didn't really get to explore because everybody was fighting. Ugh. I want to talk to you first, Wrath.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days.
Thank you.
I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
No. Think nothing of it. I'm glad that Halsin is safe. It was a hell full of blood and ash. Think nothing of it.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
Did you?
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Cool.
Well, well.
Ooh. boy, this is gonna be fun trying to get everybody in. The most well-known of the... Harpers. The most well-known of the Sword Coast couples. Oh, Harpers from, the Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chris Pine and... Oh, who's the actress that I really like? I can't remember her name. But she's an awesome fighter. Perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. But if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why, indeed, because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids. Weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question, and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clerd. The least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I've researched is the Order of the Clerd. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark Justiciars. I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. Shadowheart, you have some explaining to do. Is it me, or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And what about now? I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning.
What?
When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat, and my hairs stand on end.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is making me sweat. If you respect me so much, then why are you such a prickly grouch? Hold on, are you coming on to me? The attraction's mutual, Lae'zel. You know how to set my heart race. I have just one word, yuck. Oh, I don't want any relationship, that kind of relationship with any of the companions. Oh.
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you.
No! No!
Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same.
No!
Do you?
I'm flattered, but the answer is no! Sorry.
Yes, I fear.
I'm sorry.
One day soon,
but
you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
I mean, I like Lae'zel. She's really cool. If I had a male character, I would go with her, but... And even with my female character, I want to go with her. It's just... This isn't the playthrough I'm going for. Oh. Oh. Sweaty. Sorry if that was loud in the mic. I just... Oh my gosh. But that's not the playthrough I'm going for. I think it's awkward.
We have
I'm
yet to find
backtracking fast.
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Okay. You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself? There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
You are drunk, sir. Relax, all your problems will still be there in the morning. Whinge all you want, I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take his bottle.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
I don't
see what I mean?
Red wine.
All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little... That better not mean I want to kill something. We could have fun, we could spend some quality time. Knowing you, it probably is. And what's your idea of a little
the
fun?
hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion.
No! No!
Let's wait until things quieten down.
No!
Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
No! No, 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 no. No.
Never listen to your second thoughts. They always spoil the fun.
No, 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 no.
But fine, if you're determined to ruin your evening, I won't stop you.
Oh my gosh, why is everybody hitting on me all of a sudden? And it's the two characters I respect the most. Why? Oh. Oh. I'm sorry that I yelled into the microphone. I just... Well, at least he was blunt about it. And Lae'zel's blunt about it. I can appreciate that.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet, they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
Oh my gosh, what is with them?
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night.
Why does everybody...
I intend to myself.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Everybody's mad at me because I won't have sex with them. And it's like, but I don't want to.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thought you might care to have a drink with me. things we could, besides talking. But I'd like to get, take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon.
I understand.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas.
Agreed.
It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Sounds like fun. Who are you referring to? A former lover, perhaps? Are you talking about your cat? Oh.
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No!
Oh.
I speak of Tara, my Tresson, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd been most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
Must be very smart to have done all that. What was Tara like? He must have been lonely with only Tara for company. What was Tara like?
Remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds.
Thank you.
Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise. So I remind you of your pet. How romantic. If she doesn't like me, you don't have any friends.
She'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
My cat actually likes to have some belly rubs. At least for a little bit. You like that? Do you like your belly rub? She sounds great, but I was hoping more to you than an as much as I hate talking about cats. Anything. Are you making me rude?
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
I appreciate it. What's up there? What else do you like about me? I'm flattered, because your good opinions are hard to come by. Being mentioned in the same breath as your pet isn't the compliment you think it is. I'm not interested in you, Gale, not in that way. I'm flattered. Your good opinions are hard to...
One doesn't become the most powerful archmage in Waterdeep and lover to the goddess of magic herself by having low standards. I assure you, when I tell someone they're wonderful, I mean it. And you are wonderful.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Can't say I should have. You're a wonderful friend.
Wine is to wit as meat is to... Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My ineloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
They're making it seem like I'm being a bad person. What's wrong with just being friends?
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I need to dance! No, I need to lie down.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold!
Pretty. I like it.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't call Leah and Cal an adoring crowd. I take it you're happy you stayed to help? I'm surprised you're still here. I thought you'd be halfway to Baldur's Gate by now. I didn't think a party beneath the stars was your idea of fun.
As did I. But Leah and Cal were so excited for tonight, I thought it cruel to leave. Once my training with Leroican is complete, I'll put on a real show for them.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Get the Yankee? Refugees, me, let me guess, yourself? Shar? I don't know.
Desperate people. Refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing. Are you worried Shar won't approve? Don't get used to it. We just need to clear the path forward. Sounds like the wine is talking. Not so odd. We did the right
That's
thing.
more easily said by some than others.
That's true.
But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Another time.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
There you are. I had a feeling I'd find you away from tieflings, warlock.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright? Of course I noticed. There was no party without you. What exactly do you think you're doing skulking out here? Get your arse back to the party.
Oh, the blade doesn't sulk. I was just reflecting on what has happened and not wanting to be Mr. Serious at a celebration.
Sounds like some pretty words for sulking to me. Oh, shush. Let yourself have fun. What's on your mind?
In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. Karlak, the creature from hell, will still threaten them, as will 1,000 other perils. They aren't ready to get on the road on their own.
We have won this day. Danger is for tomorrow. You're right, but we need to give them hope. Have some faith. Whatever happens, they'll survive it. So, if they die, they die. That's life for you. We need to give him hope.
You're good at it. You've given me some just by being here. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Oh, come on. I want to dance with you. Can't you tell why I really followed you out here? I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise.
Sounds good.
Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Awesome.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Don't be so harsh on your elders. Indeed, and now you owe me. That sounded dangerously close to a compliment. What are you doing way over here?
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Of course.
This might be the wine talking,
Yes.
but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Oh, thank you.
But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Not really, I'm not much of a bard. How about courage? Classic song material. Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. How about courage?
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
I don't like that I made him mad. Everybody else approved, but he got a little pissy.
If you're looking for another shot, I'm afraid you've missed it.
Alright, that's fine.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Go to bed alone.
You sleep alone, uplifted by memories of your recent triumphs.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master, and the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
Mm-hmm. What's so dangerous about it? Moonrise Towers it is, then. I'd better make haste. I was expecting more fun from you than a lead towards some distant, dangerous prospect. That's it? Just go to this place? What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Ooh. Sounds like I have no choice. I need to find a way through. What do you suggest? The Absolute's forces can tolerate such a place? There must be another way to cure myself. How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go? What would you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
That'd be good. I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear. What would you do? I know the Underdark. It's lethal. I'll travel over land. The Underdark's my home. Better to take that route than risk this curse. What would you do?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel.
Of course.
I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Let's go then. You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why? What about the Grove?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
I don't want him to die. Is that why you went with Arden? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise.
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Okay. Who? What about one of the others? Wrath, perhaps.
Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Okay. Very shrewd of you. Won't this cause resentment? Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
You seemed intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justiciars before.
I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharan presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence.
Still feel sweaty. I made it through without anything being really awkward. So, yeah. Made everybody mad at me. Well, not everybody, but my dear little dandy was being a... I know I made Lae'zel mad, but not too mad. Shadowheart, Gale, Will. Everybody else is fine. Why did the two that I like and respect have to hit on me almost immediately? Anyway. Until the next playthrough, this is Double Dealing Disarray, signing out.